Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Love. Yes, it's been a minute, but that's okay. Later is better than never. So I am here with my friend Latara.
Hi everybody.
And we are doing an episode of, guess what? Cooking with Friends. So I have a impromptu, as always, recipe. I went to Soul Kitchen in Hyde Park in Chicago, and they made soul rolls. And I was like, why don't I try to make soul rolls, but with a twist? So in their soul rolls, they have macaroni and cheese, which we have. They had greens, but not my kale greens. And then they had sweet potatoes. But not my sweet potatoes.
Not hers.
But I'm putting lamb in it. Now they do have a chicken one. More power to people who eat chicken. Don't look at my ashy hands. But we're gonna do that. So we're gonna attempt to roll these correctly. I may or may not do it right or wrong. We're gonna wing it and figure it out.
And I'm just gonna follow along because
Yes.
I ain't do none of this. So.
Right. We're all learning here today.
That's
it's
it.
a learning experience.
I'm so excited.
So I'm gonna turn this eye back on and up.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna take, this is the, no it's not. Let me unroll this so you guys can see. This is the brand of egg roll.
Okay.
Wrappers. I called them papers earlier. Ain't nobody rolling no papers, we rolling wrappers.
Come on. Huh?
Right?
We holy over here.
Right. How about now? Y'all bear with us. It's Cooking with Friends. We can talk and laugh.
Yes.
So we're going to take our wrapper. We're going to put that down, and then we're going to pile on our ingredients, okay? You can use a fork or a spoon, whatever makes you feel good.
Okay.
I'm going to take some of the macaroni and cheese. Now, you can overstuff this. Don't do that, okay? We don't want to do that. I mean, you may want to, but it's probably not going to be beneficial.
Right.
You know.
There's a lot of other stuff that we got to add in there.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
So, you guys, so the topic, one of the topics tonight I wanted to discuss is a poll, and I'm going to post this on my Instagram. So, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, go to my Instagram and tell me your feelings, because, of course, this video is uploaded on YouTube, and you can respond in rapid time. So, go there, and then you can let me know how you feel. So, a question was posed to me about, when dating someone, what is the proper amount of communication? You're not in a relationship, you're just dating. Getting to know them. Let's say you went on a couple of dates. It could have been 2 months worth of dates. Whatever.
2 months.
You're getting to know each other.
Okay.
You're not yet at relationship.
Okay.
Should that person call you, and should you have communication with them, verbal communication and texting every day?
Nah.
Really?
Okay, just dating?
Yeah, just dating. Do you expect to hear from someone you're dating really like
every day?
Every day, in some way.
I love my mama. I don't talk to my mama every day. And granted, this is a new relationship, or you know, we're developing, we're blossoming. I want to say it depends on how well it's going. And I just think, I mean, everybody is different. Like, I feel like if you know your person is a talker, or you know, then yeah, that may be good. You know, I mean, even if it's just a simple hello, you know, just checking in, yada yada. But for me, and guys, I'm a communicator. Okay, I love to communicate, but give me my personal space.
And I see, but too, are you? I've seen some people who are like that, and they're more introverted. Like, and those who just like their personal space tend to be like, I want to talk to you every day. you know?
And that's because I'm the big extrovert. I'm like, yay, let's do this, let's do that. But I do like my quiet time. So, and I think I'm learning from experience. The one relationship I was in, or kind of in, I was surprised that he was a needy one. And I thought I was going to be a needy one, but I wasn't. I was like, hey, okay. You coming on a little bit too strong.
Right.
So,
do you think it's because you didn't like them as much as they liked you?
You know what? That could play a part.
I
mean, he was fine, but I don't know, like, because I feel like we needed to develop more of the friendship.
Right.
So I feel like if the friendship is not there, then that communication is kind of like a little bit overbearing. Because you haven't developed that friend, that surface level type of life. Like, I like you enough to talk to you.
Right.
So I think we gotta develop that first.
Right.
Before we like get in the whole lovey-dovey phase. Because if you start hitting those intimate questions a little bit too soon, for me, it's a turn off. For me, like,
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Me, I tend to, I like to be the person that asks certain questions that I want to know answers to up front. Because then that lets me know if I need to go further with this or not.
True.
Like, I want to ask you, have you ever hit a woman? I want to ask you,
I do want to ask that question.
You ever had a felony?
I think that's
real talk. I want to ask what your credit score is like, but that may be too soon. Because people be out here doing
something. If it's 2 months, I think that's fair.
You know, or like, what's your level of debt? Are you 50,000 in from school? You know, that's things I need to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, but sometimes I'm like, oh no, that's too much, because once you fall in love, some of that stuff is like out. Some of it is out the window. Like, are you really gonna be like, oh no, I can't be with you. Your credit score is a 500, but you love me, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
we can work on. That's fixable.
Yes, and credit is fixable.
Credit is fixable.
Credit is fixable.
But you being on your mama ain't fixable.
No, if you hit your last 3 girlfriends.
It's fixable, but you don't need to be in the process.
Right.
I need you to go to therapy. By yourself.
Go there.
By yourself.
By yourself.
Heal. Be delivered. Yeah, because you won't be hitting me. Because you'll get these hands. Prayed up and, knuckety butt. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I guess I want to know what are some questions that's going to be appropriate? Like,
I think good questions are, like, I think questions that help you see who they are outside of, oh, this is so nice.
Right.
You know, like, if you had $10,000 somebody just gave you, what would you go do with it and why? I think that kind of shows you the character of the person.
Yeah,
like,
I like that.
Are you going to go, oh, yeah, I've always wanted to take a trip, I'm just going to take a trip? Or are you going, yeah, I'm going to save half of it?
Right.
You know, what are you doing with your money?
Because, I mean, we're building a future together, hopefully.
Yeah. Side note, I take the sweet potatoes and I'm kind of cutting them into slivers with the fork so that they can go in like
She's making this look really nice, guys.
Listen, I hope that it tastes as good. I mean, all the ingredients are can't be wrong. But this is my first time doing this. So, and theirs was like perfection. So we're gonna see how this turns out.
I'm looking forward to tasting it.
Yeah, you know, me too. Listen, I don't know if I'm gonna fold this correctly, but we're gonna see. Oh, what I'm doing is taking water and putting it on the edges because we're gonna fry it and it needs to stick together properly. Okay. You may be thinking, why do I need to do that? This because what's the ingredients say?
That's what the ingredients say.
Yep. I mean, the instructions.
Don't judge me. To call her out. I was just agreeing with her.
It's been a long day. Okay, y'all bear with me. So we're supposed to. Hopefully, you guys can see this. I think you can. Supposed to go up, up. If I'm wrong, listen. It just is what it is. It's still gonna.
Yeah, we're still gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Wrong or right? It's going in his belly.
There's someone else here laughing. She doesn't want to be on camera. But this is the same.
His belly here.
Right. She's the same person who recorded for me a while back. So you guys may not remember, but she didn't talk then either. So it don't even matter, but she know who she is. So it said to roll over at this point. We're going to do that. And I think it said to do like this.
That's all right.
I don't know. We're going to wing it. We're going to wing it.
Pretty good to me.
You know? She busting her feelings. Boom! Ta-da! Hey, it's not perfect, but we're going to eat it. That's all that matters. So I'm going to, yes, I'm going to turn camera this way.
That didn't matter.
Cast iron, of course.
Yes. Now she can be careful because you know you've been having that on.
Yeah, it's on, and I don't want to burn myself. Yeah. So I'm going to step back and add it in.
I'm going to step back too.
That's fine. No one wants to die or get burned tonight.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right. Nobody gets burned.
Okay.
We're gonna let that fry. And then what do you know? We have some
pre-made ones.
Ah, yes, they're a little crispy on the bottom, but we're gonna try it out and see how
we last.
See how it goes. Hopefully, I don't forget about the ones behind me, because that's what happened to 2 of these. Oh, we need forks. I forgot about forks.
Okay.
Thank you, special assistant, for the forks.
She's the better one.
Oh, y'all ready?
Are you? I don't know.
Okay, some knives, please.
Do I look like? Am I getting paid?
Oh, she lets somebody hear her voice. Is she getting paid? No, she's not getting paid.
What kind of knife you want?
Butter knife. That's fine. Thank you. So, we're gonna sit down. I didn't probably use the right oil. I used vegetable oil. Next time we'll get it right. Okay? We'll get it right next time. We're gonna turn this back this way. I'm not gonna burn myself or forget about this. Cause it is right behind me. There you go. You hear this shit, you guys? You think I'm friend, do you? Are you gonna try some?
I might try a little piece, but not really.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna watch y'all.
Okay. So we both can be in the front. Okay, there we go. So you guys, do you think that people who want to talk to their potential person is needy, or they just really like that person?
Repeat the question.
Do you think
I gotta think about this?
that the person who wants to talk to the person they like all the time, like every day, do you think they could it be an unknown needy issue, or is it that they just like them and they want to communicate with them every day?
It depends on what the conversation, like what are they asking, like, or what are they saying?
What if they just mesh and they're like, oh yeah, I like talking to you, like,
yeah, that's all I'm thinking. Like, it don't necessarily deem you as being needy. I think it's the question, like, what are you asking, or you know, like, especially if I feel like it's too soon. Like,
I was supposed to turn the camera.
What? Oh, like that way or something?
I just realized that like 5 people have told me that. I'm gonna try to do this and see, does that make...
There it is. You see the whole...
Booyah!
Booyah!
There we go! 40 people!
There we go. Yes. Oh yes, let's make sure we don't burn that over there.
Listen guys, it's been a long day.
It's really been a long day.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
But we praise God. Amen.
Hallelujah.
We're
just gonna let that be that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think that's
Yes.
We're gonna turn that off.
Yes.
And as you see, there's the rest of my current cheese, baby. We're gonna indulge
We're
in that
going
too.
to indulge in that.
I want some of that.
Yeah. I told her that too.
Excuse me, special assistant. Can you have me a plate from in there?
I don't know. She may be seen on camera. I'm blocking you.
You don't know my nails.
What you say?
They don't know who did my nails. Oh, just one plate?
Yep, that's it. Okay, so you take whichever one you want.
Okay.
We're gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna try this again though, like, and really diligently. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. Would you like one?
No, just give me a piece of yours. I don't want it because I don't eat candy.
You know the world can hear you. Just so you know. It's okay. I'm going to tell you guys her name in a different video. Okay. So. Oh, wait. I'm tripping, you guys.
What?
You don't like syrup? You don't have to eat it with that. It's just for the side. You guys, bear with me. I'm supposed to do this ahead of time.
Oh, make the sauce.
Can you hand me?
Yeah, sauce that come with it?
No. Actually, hand me one of those little cups, metal cups back there.
Oh, okay. You need me to do anything else?
Yep. It's okay, guys. It's all right. Patience is virtue. Yes. Nothing wrong with that.
We're about to make
and I don't know how to edit, so this is gonna be all in there. Oh, and the hot honey and the churro.
Hot honey and churro.
Hot honey and what else?
The churro, the green one.
This right here?
The tall.
Oh, you talking about this?
Yeah.
You gonna put that with the honey?
On the side, man. I'm being spicy.
Oh, girl.
It's okay. It's cooking with friends, you guys. So I'm gonna take. This is 100% maple. This is the same one I use for my waffles. I told you guys about. So I'm just putting some of that in there, and I'm doing this because this is what they had
at the restaurant.
At the restaurant, like from what I could taste, and I tend to be pretty much correct. So I'm just putting I put like a tad bit of, you probably can't see it, of cinnamon in there. And I'm just gonna mix that in and let that be that. And you guys know I like Mike's hot honey, so we're gonna use that on the side too. If you so please, you don't have to do any of this. It's all about your taste buds. And I like things spicy, so I'm gonna put some churro on here. Okay, so first impressions, take a bite.
Can I use your knife to cut?
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
I want to be fancy too. Now she cooked it, so you know we gotta see.
I mean, besides the outside being a little too crispy, it's interesting. Look at the other friend in the background laughing.
Right now, I taste some good old macaroni and cheese. That sweet candy yam. Got an idea of what I'm eating. I start singing everything.
It's hot.
I hope it ain't no candy in it.
I don't think it's in that piece. Oh, fruit. Dang it. I hate when I drop food.
I know. I want the bar knife again.
Oh, my bad.
I'm eating bougie. I want to tell mine again, too. Friend, this is good. I want to taste it with this,
Now I'm going to put some Mike's hot honey.
Candy.
Whatever, my sweet potatoes.
Okay. I'm not going to lie. This is a little tasty.
Yeah.
If you like candy yams, it'll be the bomb.
But the candy
I'll make you one without it.
Sweet.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, girl.
It gives a little extra. It's good.
But with the lamb, it's really good.
I'm tasting it with the little sauce now, y'all.
You guys.
She just dropped that bottle.
This is good. Father God.
How was it with the syrup?
It's like a perfect
It's a
sweetness.
good, right? That's when I had, I was like, oh. And with the cinnamon, it had just a little kick.
Church. Amen.
Y'all. Now, for one, don't try this if you ain't cooked all the stuff like it's supposed to be cooked.
And I do have recipes for all of this on my YouTube channel.
Because I think it's especially good because you didn't cook each portion really well, from the lamb to the yam. You hear me?
Thank you. Thank you. You know God is good.
Because I could eat these parts separate, but it tastes good together.
Yes. I don't know why I didn't ask you for extra knife.
It's okay. We share.
Sharing is caring.
Now, give me that little hot. I ain't never had hot honey, y'all.
Oh, it's fire.
Okay.
And on pizza too.
I'm finna watch.
Okay, I'm just gonna put a look at it. Well, I can eat hot
Just
stuff.
a tab.
Just a tab?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, right.
You don't know.
It's good.
She said a tab, y'all.
No, there's more than a tab.
I never heard of hot honey.
Soak it.
Me neither. That sounds like honey could be
don't
hot.
you soak it.
I said you like hot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I do like hot stuff too.
I had it because of the YouTuber Vicky Logan. She's been talking about it for like a couple of years. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try it one day. And I went to the grocery store and I thought it was kind of expensive. I'm like, I'm not paying that much for no honey. That's not organic, you know. And then I went to Whole Foods and they bought a pizza. And they go in there and get a slice. I was like, what? So I was like, I need this in my life. And I went to...
I don't.
You didn't put enough. You got to put more.
I mean, it was sweet, but it wasn't hot.
Put it on your finger.
Yeah, put more. But it's not like spicy. It's just like a hint of spice. So
Yeah, I've been eating hot stuff since I was a kid. So
no, it's not gonna be that kind of hot. But it's just a mild kick. Just a mild kick. So here's my next question, you guys. Oh, she doesn't know this question. It was a conversation I had with my little cousin that became very interesting very quickly. So the question was, if a guy does some really shady stuff, like you know better stuff. Let's say he's married and he dates you and you have no idea he's married. The question came up of if there should be, you know, this is a hypothetical situation, but it became quite hilarious very quickly. Should it be a governmental mandate for him to pay you in, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. What you trying to say?
I just had it was on the tip of my tongue. Pain and suffering. Like you can sue him and take him to court for pain and suffering.
A lot of men
because
will be broke.
Exactly, but it would it cause men to stop doing foolishness because they know it's gonna hit their pockets?
Probably.
I mean, not to say it would ever really happen, but hypothetically, couldn't there be like a tier of the foolishness that you do gonna cost you more?
Should it be for both parties or just men? Or should it be for both parties? Why should it be for women too?
Yeah, it should be. Especially if you intentionally do some foolishness. Like you married, you step out.
Men still, they don't care about that.
You don't think they care about?
Oh, they care about their money.
They care about, but they still ain't gonna stop doing foolish stuff.
But if they can't afford it, but what if they can't afford it?
Yeah, like if you get caught, like your let's say your wages get garnished because you can't pay the penalty.
Well, yeah.
I know a lot of people would stop doing crazy
Both
stuff.
parties would stop that.
Yeah, because they'd be like, oh no, I could get caught any second.
Right.
And then you automatically could be like, I'm going to court.
Right.
I'm about to get your cash.
And like somebody was like, my little cousin was like, I think she said like if they ghost you, should they have to pay a fine for that? Like if you listen, but though let's say you've been dating on and off for like, well, consistently for 6 months, and all of a sudden they up and disappear. You're invested.
You are invested.
That person is like, yes.
So any
should they have to pay a fine for that?
So any wrongdoing penalized. You have to be a fine.
What has to be justified? Like proven. You know? I have proof of text messages, dates, money spent, time.
Lawsuit? I don't know.
No, it was a very interesting conversation.
That's interesting because I'm just like, if I look at you wrong, because I feel like I'm gonna be that same person. If you start looking at me wrong, you know what? I'm suing you because I'm tired of you looking at me wrong.
People will probably be too happy, but
it has to be justified.
Right? It has to be justified.
It
would have to be like
makes sense.
A law that's like it has to be this amount of stipulations, these requirements for you to be able to sue.
Yeah,
that would be very.
It would change a lot of people's ways because if they know it's going to hit their pockets, oh baby, you're gonna make different decisions.
I mean, a consequence is real regardless.
Oh yes. Yes.
But I guess that makes it more realer. Or
Mhm.
even more real. Say realer. Even more real.
We don't do that.
So, yeah, that's an interesting question. That's
Mhm.
you know. And she got to make it even. No, we wasn't making it even. We
Right.
talking about him.
We talking about
I'm talking
me.
about both parties. Yeah. Then that mean women going around here like, got him. But she's still doing, no. Both
That
parties.
could be because people could be like, they can intentionally, you know, oh, I didn't know.
You know what it is? And there is some good guys out there.
Yes, there
That
are.
women hurt and turn them into bad guys.
Yes.
They should have to, right.
Oh, then they should have to pay for their therapy.
Please, somebody pay for my bill.
Please.
Hey.
Girl,
Because
this
there's
is
nothing
good.
wrong with therapy.
Nothing wrong with it. I support it.
We all should
Mental
go.
health is real.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm.
And if you abuse my mental health,
With your toxic masculinity.
and
Or femininity.
manipulation, and manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to-
Question though. Unrelationship related.
Mhm.
Should bosses who invoke irrational stress on their employees have to pay a fine? Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
You know what I'm saying? Because people be stressed at their job.
Because some are just mean for no reason. No reason.
No reason at all.
Like, you unhappy at your job. Or the work you
Right.
do.
Right.
And if I say, hey, good morning, you want to bring it on me?
So should it just be the boss or should it be everybody at work? Like, cause what if it's
The boss is responsible.
But what if it's the boss and then they got a partner? And the partner make them miserable, they have to do everything. So then,
You still have to take your stress out on other people.
I'm
So
taking
just for the
this
boss.
next one. This is really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to tell them to make me something to go.
Mm-hmm. We in here like swimwear.
Yeah, this is really good. Her macaroni and cheese is bomb. Like, I'm tasting everything. I don't know what she's seasoning with, but it's bomb. I taste whatever seasoning and...
It's the same as on my recipe on another episode of Cooking with Love.
I'm hiring her to be my cook.
Some Tony's and then some smoked paprika. This is not the brand I originally used in the video, but this works the same. The other one though was a better. It was like a sweet smoked paprika,
Ooh.
and that has a beautiful taste.
How did
It's
that
like
go
a
for you?
symphony in your mouth. Okay.
I mean, this be a symphony in my mouth.
Yes.
A whole symphony. You hear me?
Oh, symphony.
Symphony.
I want to learn how to harmonize. Okay.
Okay.
I need therapy.
I ain't the best at that, but okay.
I want
I'm
to.
gonna need some therapy.
It's real out here.
Yes.
Because people don't know what, I mean, that energy that you give out, the bad decisions that you make, people don't understand how much of a ripple effect that has on other people.
Yes.
Like, your life is not your own. And especially if you bring me into this life of yours, and then
That
you
part.
misuse me and abuse me, that part. Fix it, Jesus.
Yes. I think that's the troublesome part for me of dating. It's like you have to trust, you have to be vulnerable to a degree to let someone in. And then also to trust God to lead you and guide you in the situation that you are paying attention to what the Lord is saying. Because if the Lord is like, no, you back away, you gotta have an ear to hear that. Because sometimes God is speaking and we're not listening. He's like, red flag.
We're like, no.
Back away. This is not for you.
No,
He's like, no, God. I didn't hear God. God didn't say anything to me.
Now, this is why I definitely say don't be intimate too soon.
Oh, yes.
Because intimacy would definitely blind you. Because you're like, oh my God.
Rose-colored glasses.
Don't do it.
And your eyes be black and blue. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. So you definitely go into it sober-minded. So you ask the right questions. What's your temperament like? What gets you upset?
Right.
And what do you do when you get upset?
That part.
That part.
Because
I need
You'll
to know.
find out eventually, and you don't want to find out in the wrong way.
Absolutely not. I need to find out what you black in my eye.
Right.
Like,
You gotta go to jail. Nobody wants to go to jail.
No, and I don't want to send you to jail either, but I will. It's a serious matter.
Right.
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just how you handle things. If you got friends, listen.
Meet friends.
I need you to have some friends.
Yes.
You ain't gonna be under me all the time. I don't know, y'all. I think my life journey has taught me to be okay to be me.
Yes.
And the partner that I meet, I want him to be him.
Right.
And we're gonna come together because we're two whole people,
Yes.
right?
Whole.
Whole.
And it's okay to still have some things to work on.
Right, because we're not perfect. But healthy. Yeah. But I need you to have some friends.
Yes. Because when I need to go be by myself or with my friends.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah, you got friends.
Because everybody needs a break. Especially, listen, moms, it's okay. I know I've said this a couple times.
God bless you, mothers.
But for somebody that heard me, it's okay to take a break from your kids. Put them to bed early. It's okay. They can lay toss and turn for hours. They will fall asleep.
Everybody go night-night.
Yes. It's okay. Because it is necessary for your mental. Listen, if you don't have a baby, put them to bed early and woo-saw.
Y'all, this maple syrup is the bomb. Girl.
Go Meyer. Go Meyer. And this is Meyer.
Soul Kitchen.
Cinnamon too.
I'm going to have to come and check y'all out, but my girl. Damn.
Thank you. I'm going to make you some without it.
I'm going to be mad if I taste y'all and y'all can up the price.
Theirs probably a little bit better. Because I probably fried it a little bit too long.
I like my stuff crispy, y'all.
Oh, okay.
I like a little crispy taste.
So, on my Instagram, I will be doing a poll. I am going to try my best to upload this tonight. So, if so, it will be on my Instagram in the next couple of days. Because I'm going to ask people, actually, you guys to watch this first. And you can upload it. But yeah, this has been another episode of Cooking with Friends / Eating with Friends.
Yeah.
It's a new series I'm doing.
Thanks for having me over, girl. This was really good.
And
Better than
then
the pizza hut that I had earlier. Way better.
appreciate it. So, you guys can follow me on Instagram if you like. If you make any of the things, I have about 40 episodes now, Cooking with Love, something like that. If you guys make any of it, if you have questions, let me know. Message me. I want to see that you made it. Whatever. You know, I love food. I want to talk about food. 2, if you like this episode or you felt like something we talked about was interesting or funny, share it. You know, it doesn't cost anything. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate subscribers. And then I'm not really on Twitter as much as I used to be, but if you want to follow me on there, it's Gigi Lux, GIGILUXE. I just realized I'm talking about my Instagram and I haven't told you guys what it is. It is Monique Gigi, G-I-G-I. You guys should know how to spell Monique. Yeah, and that's about it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do you want to give your socials? You don't have to.
Sure. Follow me at Tara Nicole on Instagram. And yeah.
That's it. I hope you guys are blessed. I pray this blessed your stomach and your soul in some way, because laughter is medicine for the soul.
Sure
Okay?
is. All right.
You guys have a blessed one. This is probably airing in the morning. Whatever you see it. Blessed day, blessed night. Yeah, that's all.
Like the Truman Show. In case I don't see you.
Good afternoon.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Was it 4 of them?
Huh?
Was it 4 of them? Good morning, good afternoon,
Good evening, good night. 4 of them.
Stay
Bam.
blessed. Bye.